Shocking here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com off of Love Can't Wait, which you can find on Amazon.com. And I got a question from somebody the other day. He said he has a girlfriend and he said he's having conflicting feelings and ideas about should he have more than one woman, or is it good just to have one woman? And he said he wanted to know how do I feel about having more than one woman or having just one woman. So he's confused basically, because he said how does any man be happy with one woman? Brother, first of all, no one can make you happy outside of yourself. Nothing can make you happy outside of yourself. And I'm going to say that again. Nothing or nobody can make you happy outside of yourself. Now, I know that statement is going to rub a lot of people the wrong way. And I understand, because we've been conditioned to believe that everything outside of us is going to make us happy. And a lot of that stems from Christianity, religion, because we've been taught to pray. We pray to the sun. We pray to a statue. We're always looking for things outside of ourselves the majority of the time. We're always looking for, like, a superhero, or we're always looking at, there's always some secret, something that we don't know that's going to blow us away, and we're going to live happily ever after. That's bullshit. This shit starts like as kids when we're growing up in the crib. There's always some mysterious little idea out there, and when we find that idea, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna find the woman of my dreams, and I'm gonna have kids. I'm gonna have all this money, and I'm going to live the life like just like being in a novel, reading a novel, or like these people that's in the magazines. And that's bullshit. And we've been conditioned to be like that. Look, if you want more than one woman, go out and get more than one woman. Go out. There's a lot of women that would be down with that shit. But if you want one woman, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? What happens with a lot of people, and I was like this too, a lot of times, males and females, we have conflicting ideas about how we feel versus what we do. For example, there's some women that I know that are not into men. Not really. But they got married to a man. And they had kids with the man. Because that's the norm. That's what everybody does in their family. Right? But they're miserable. And every once in a while, they'll slide out and get with a woman. Or they'll try to introduce a woman to their man, so they can bring a woman in the picture, because they have their cake and eat it too. They got the woman, that's who they really want to be with, and they got the man too, because that's just an excuse to justify what she really wants. And then on the other hand, you have guys that really, they had good intentions. You know, they wanted to get married and start a family, and they had intentions of being with one woman sexually. But when they got married, they realized that, I'm not gonna be able to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not gonna leave her, but I gotta go out and fuck another bitch every once in a while, right? But I'm here to tell you, you really don't have to do all that shit. That shit is complicated. Now, some people will say having more than one woman is complicated, but I don't really think it is. Really. The only people I hear that say having more than one woman is complicated are the people that haven't really been honest. I mean, look, I know guys that have more than one woman and they don't lie about it. I know women that have more than one guy, but they don't lie about it. They don't hide it. They don't date one person and act like, hey, I'm the only person, you're the only person I'm talking to. They don't lie to them. They're honest. They're like, hey, I care about you. I like spending time with you. You're not the only person. So, if you tell someone that, they might not like it, but they have to respect that shit. And the door is always open for them to leave. But I know we've been conditioned to believe that everyone can't take the truth. They can't handle the truth. That's what they always say, right? Now, a lot of people can't handle the truth. But you know what? Everyone is not for you. And everyone is not for me. Now, some people will say, well, if I tell my woman the truth, they're afraid of the consequences. Yeah, because they don't let shit go so long. Years went by. They got kids. They got all kinds of assets and finances together. But I'm telling you, if you're that dude, if you're the truth, if your woman respects you, she'll damn near do almost anything. I'm telling you. I mean, I told a dude the other day, I said, look, the reason why your woman ain't nasty, down and dirty in the sack, that's probably because it's your fault. I mean, if you like nasty sex and if you ain't getting that shit at home, more than likely it's your fault. In most cases. Because if a woman's really into you, I'm talking like really into you, she'll make time for you, hell or high water. She'll do almost any goddamn thing to please you, to satisfy you, make sure you're okay. And if you're not getting that type of treatment, why not? Why not you? You're worth it. You have to have enough self-respect for yourself. So, just because if you're trying to do what your parents did or your brothers did or anybody else done, that might not be for you. And it might not work out. So this is why when it comes to making a lot of decisions that I make, I do what I feel. I listen to my gut. Because this is two things that I've learned over the years that you can't fight. You can't fight your feelings, and you can't fight sleep. Those two things are going to take you over after a while. Because if you're trying to fight how you feel, eventually it's going to take you over. And it's going to conflict with how you feel and your actions that you take. So regardless if you're going against how you feel, and if you're with one woman, you're trying to stick with that one woman sexually, but you have the urge to have another woman, eventually you're going to go out and get the other woman. You're going to sneak around. But why even sneak around? It takes too much energy. It takes too much time. And then you might feel guilty afterwards, like a lot of guys do. It's like a lot of women do. They do things because it's like a high, you know. They go out and seek sex elsewhere, and once they get it, once they're on that high, and once everything's over, they drop back down. That just takes too much time. That shit is complicated. But a lot of people, they're afraid of what might happen if they reveal how they really feel. A lot of women are like that. A lot of guys are like that. But how long can you go living like that? And a lot of women are on some bullshit too, because they'll get with a guy and they think that the guy is not supposed to be attracted to other women after they start dating, or maybe they get married or whatever. That's bullshit. If you get married to a woman or to a man, or you're dating a man, it's natural to be attracted to another woman. I mean, you got eyes, you got ears, you're still human. I mean, if you're a woman, look, there's always going to be another woman that look better than you, that smell better than you, that carry herself better than you. I mean, a lot of women I know, they think they're the baddest motherfucker on earth, but you're not. It's always going to be a woman that's better. It's always going to be a guy that's better. That's just reality. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be attracted to another person. I mean, it's a lot of bullshit out here. So whatever you want, you got to go out and get. Do what works for you. That's what I always said. Now, some people will say, well, being with one woman is a simpler life. It can be for some. That's why I always say, do what works for you. You can't live your life based on what other people think, what your parents think, what your family think. You got to do what works for you. I tried that shit. I tried to do shit based on what my parents did. I mean, of course, I followed some of it, but all of it, no. Most of that shit just didn't work for me. That's why I always say, I don't really tell people what they should do or what they shouldn't do. I say do what works for you, because what I've done might not work for you. So we all, at the end of the day, we all have to find our own way. But don't do things that's conflicting against how you feel. That's my point of making this video. So my man, if you listen to me, if you want more than one woman, go out and get more than one woman. If you want one woman, do that too. But just do what's best for you. So if you like what you heard, subscribe to my channel. Check out my blog, chooseyourrelationships.com. And P.S. and by the way, if you need any help with your game, if you want to upgrade your game and take your game to the next level, go get my book, Love Can't Wait, on Amazon.com. And until next time, Sharp Game is out. Peace.